The worst thing in the world that I've found is judging yourself, doubting yourself, thinking instead of doing. And every moment I'm asking myself, like, am I gonna think or am I gonna do? And the second you even stop to hesitate, it's like, no, cut that. The motto here is attack, attack, attack. Just jump in, dive in, make it crazy, make it weird, do it wrong, mess up, fall on your face, get up, and what have you learned? And that's how pretty much you want to do everything. That flies in the face of the meticulous, the careful, the planning. And if you're super happy and content with your life, meticulously planning and executing and following your plans according to how you set them out, then you are doing awesome. And I say, like, thank you, because you're probably helping society hold together. But for a lot of people, could be even the vast majority of people, they follow the rules out of fear, not out of joy, not because they enjoy setting things up just right and seeing them come together and they're confident in themselves, but they follow the rules because their heart wants to soar into the sky, but they see all these scary things along the way, and so they stick with the rules to avoid pain, to avoid suffering, to avoid awkwardness, to avoid embarrassment. So they live these lives of like quiet desperation, and especially in the art world, especially with the avant-garde, insane possibilities where people can throw paint onto a canvas and sell it for $1 million. And should that be the norm? Of course, it isn't the norm. It's very rare that happens, but the wide spectrum of possibility in art, in the creative fields, is such that if you're sitting there thinking, oh, I wish I could do this, I wish I could be good at that, I always wanted to do this, you should just cut those thoughts right there and stop and go out and get a book, go to the internet, call up a friend and say, how do you do this? And by that afternoon, you better be doing it. Life is too short and there's too many things to try, and you're gonna mess up. The best people, the people who follow all the plans meticulously, they still find all kinds of mistakes and roadblocks and failures and everything. Whether you work best with tons of rules and tons of regulations, or you're a little bit off and messed up in the brain like me, and you have to go head first into a pile of paint and come up with it dripping off of your face. Whatever it is, you have to dive in and you have to do it. You have to move. If you don't move, then you're just going to be sitting there thinking about it, and years turn into decades. And meanwhile, very few people actually do what they want to do. Very few people go out there. I like to say, take all the singers in the world, cut them in half. Pick all the people who are good singers and all the people who basically really can't sing. And right smack dab in the middle, you have Madonna. She's not a phenomenal singer, but she can carry a tune. She can stay within pitch. She's your average human in the shower singing to themselves, who kind of enjoys singing to themselves. But when she was like 17, 18, she said, I'm gonna be a star. And she went and grabbed onto every possibility, and she attacked every person she ever met. She said, I'm gonna be a star, I'm gonna be a star, I'm gonna be a star. And she hit it, and now she's a household name, like Michael Jackson, like probably a handful of people you can hold on two hands. Because her talent was amazing? No, it didn't have to be. She met people who had talent, who built music around her, who built a star figure around her, and they took her voice that was just barely adequate and they gave her this amazing career. That could be you. Not that you're going to be a singer, not that you're going to be a pop star, but whatever it is you want to be. Maybe you want to have a barn on a hillside with a whole bunch of geese. Maybe you want to have some kind of media startup company. Maybe you just want to sit quietly in your little house and do teeny tiny little etchings on little teeny tiny pieces of wood that will be this new form of art that only you will popularize. Whatever it is, dive headfirst into it. And that's pretty much what we try to do here every day.